Hi, it's Poppy, and you are now looked into the YouTube channel of Unity Radio, the real sound of the city. Today, I am interviewing a beautiful artist from Bulgaria. She goes under the name as Dara. Her rise to fame started in 2015 when she actually became third place in the X Factor in her country. Ever since then, it's been non-stop. She's brought out albums and new projects along the way. Today, we're going to be talking about a brand new release, Mamacita, about the Spanish version as well as the Bulgarian version, and her intake on the UK scene, UK and Manchester artists who she would love to collaborate with, and how she feels being a strong independent female within the music industry at such a young age. Check it out. Hi, hello, are you okay? Can you hear me okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, so my name's Poppy. I'm a radio presenter for Unity Radio. Obviously, I've been forwarded to interview you, which I'm really excited about. So first of all, how are you?
Well, I'm fine. I'm excited. I'm so happy that I can share with you my emotions because today is a really special day for me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. This is my first English interview, so yeah, it's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited to be the first one to interview you as well. Because when I listened to your music and I checked your profile out, I was like, wow, this artist is lit. I'm so excited to interview her. So obviously, you did end up going on X Factor and you became, I think it was third. You became third in the show, which is actually huge. And even though you didn't become first, you still got like signed. I think it was with, is it Virginia Records? Yeah.
It was super strange for me because I was just a kiddo back then, and it started like a joke, you know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sign up myself for the X Factor, you know. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, let's go, take a risk, you know. And after this, they chose me, you know, and I was like, yo, wait, what's going on now? You know, is that still? And yeah, I'm still joking. Nah, it became super serious. And yeah, from out of nowhere, I became third, which is unbelievable for me. Was unbelievable. And yeah, it was shocking for me because I didn't expect anything to come out of it, you know. And yeah, it changed my life, my whole life.
Yeah. So how was the experience with X Factor, especially the live shows, because you've had to perform in front of a lot of people every single week. So every single week, it's a lot of pressure, especially when you were young as well.
By the time, and it was a lot of stress. Not gonna lie, it was scary but exciting at the same time. So I was trying to be focused on what I need to do, and that was singing. And as for me, I graduated with Bulgarian folklore. This had nothing to do with pop culture, and I never tried to sing in English or anything similar to pop. And that was my first experience to sing pop, actually. And so it was a lot harder for me than for my colleagues there. You know,
Yeah.
They grew up with pop music and going to different contests with singing pop. And as for me, I'm just, you know, singing Bulgarian folklore, going there, and I'm singing some beats. Like, oh my goodness, like, you're so good. I cannot believe that I need to compete with you guys.
So you do like, you can sing in more than one language, obviously, because you have a Spanish version with Mamacita. Also, you can speak English. How many languages can you speak?
Well, I can speak just English and Bulgarian, but I really love Spanish. And every time when I'm in the studio, I'm making freestyles in Spanish because I don't know what I'm talking, you know. And it's so fun for me to just change the language, the sounding of the language, and just to make some freestyles because it's free for me. Yeah, and my producer, luckily, he knows Spanish, and he wrote the lyrics on Spanish, and it was an adventure for me to sing in Spanish, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's right, if my pronunciation is right or not, you know. And I was just like, okay, I trust you. I really trust you that this is good, you know, it's good enough. And now a lot of people that know Spanish tells me like, hey, yo, it's really good, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, am I? Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No, that's actually amazing. The one thing I really love about artists is when they do venture out, like across different countries and different, like learning different languages. So it's amazing because like now you're like a polyglot artist, which like I think are the best artists going. Like you can sing in different languages. You want to venture out around the world, so you're just international, really.
Travel, I love different countries, different cultures, and this for me is super exciting. Every time when I need to sing in different language, I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah. So after X Factor, you released your first single, which was called "Onto You." So yeah, so after X Factor, like you the overwhelmness needs to come down. So how was it like shooting your first ever music video and then like bringing it out for the first time?
That was so good because in the X Factor, I was super stressed, you know, and it was something that I didn't expect. And after this, when I first created my first song, I have this trait in me that I know who I am now.
Yeah.
My song. This is me. This is my song. And I'm like, I can do that, you know, without stressing.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists go through the journey of finding the sound. Some artists like release albums out and then change it when they realize the sound is like that isn't the sound either. So did X Factor help you find your sound, or was it like more of like a personal experience?
I don't think so. Studio helped me to find my sound, and I think every artist is always searching, and yeah, it's always searching for this particular own unique sound. You know, because I can manage this for 1 week or 1 month. It's super hard because we are growing up, and every day it's a new me. So it's a new. I need to hear something new from myself. Sometimes I'm in the studio, I'm just making freestyles, and my producers are like, "Oh, this is super good. Yeah, we need to do that." And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm already done with it. I don't want to do this anymore."
You're exactly like me. I'm the same. I'm literally the same. I'm just saying with day-to-day life. Never mind music. I have to do something different every day. But I guess it's what keeps the creativity up. And music, the industry will never stop. It just constantly grows. So it's sick that you're just like growing with it. You're just going with it. A lot of people usually stay within the same sound. So obviously I want to talk about Mamacita. You have also released a new song called Cold As Ice as well, but I want to know more like about Mamacita because the visuals to that music video are amazing. And it's very different than your previous songs. Like you have quite a versatile sound in your music. So what gave you the idea to sing with that sort of vibe, and also the idea around the music video as well?
Mamacita is my birthday present for my fans. I didn't think that, you know, I will get some English attention from Mamacita or anything, you know. It was just a surprise present from all of my fans and nothing else. I mean, I loved it, and I was like, this is not a commercial one, you know. This is not a commercial project. It's something that I want to give. And so the idea was like that. I'm feeling this song so intimate to myself, you know, so close to me. It got this sexy vibe in it, and and got this little attitude there, like I'm the little boss, you know.
Yeah, definitely. If you could film a music video anywhere in the world, could be on a beach, could be on a cliff, anywhere, like where would your dream like location be for your next video?
Next video. Well, I have a bunch of ideas. I'm actually writing a lot of my concepts, so each of my videos got my concept creation there, you know. And well, I got crazy ideas, and I really hope someday I can do this. Like, so which one of them I want to tell you about. Well, I really want to shoot something in desert. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be amazing.
I got a picture. I got everything in my mind. It's set up. If someone wants to shoot a video with me, raise your hands, please.
So when you write your concepts, do you ever get like through a time where you struggle to think of an idea, or like what helps you like think of ideas to like then start writing and get the visuals in your head?
I'm going to the studio and just look over my ideas. But if I don't have nothing, because sometimes, you know, I don't have ideas, I'm just going there and just vibe with my producers, and we just start talking and, you know, just sharing what's on our minds. And this is how we create something new.
Yeah.
Time is just like going to the psychologist, you know.
Yeah.
Start sharing what's going on with my personal life. And,
yeah,
and they as well to me, and that's how we set the right vibration, and then we start writing.
Yeah, because then it becomes more personal, and it also becomes more relatable as well for your fans as well. So it's more authentic, I guess. That's exactly like me. I'll ring my boss up sometimes and I'll tell him everything I'm going on with my life, and then all of a sudden an idea pops into my head.
You know what is like, you know, most of the time they're asking me, and how did you make this lyrics? And I'm like, well, I've been there, you know. It's like I live this life. I'm writing about my life, about what's going on around me, and I'm expressing my emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Also, one thing I wanted to know as well is, how did you handle like so much attention? Because obviously you have a huge fan base, and how do you handle like pressure with like attention on social media, or like if you're walking down the street, obviously before lockdown, like how do you handle that?
It's my life. I'm used to it. For me, it's a pleasure, and it's something that I'm doing with love. I love my fans. So I love their attention. And
yeah.
I mean, who is an artist who doesn't want attention?
Yeah, who doesn't want it anyway? Like, honestly, yeah, definitely, I love that. Also, I really wanted to talk about your fashion, because you have amazing fashion sense. I checked your Instagram out, like all your pictures, like all your outfits are on point. So I really want to know, like, who inspires you within the fashion industry?
It's not like someone in particular guide me there, but I'm really listening myself about what I want to do. And last year I started doing clothes with my mom. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have a bunch of ideas for different clothes and different styles, different colors, and I always been edgy with always doing something different. And each day I'm a different person, as I said earlier. So I'm a different personality and different clothes, you know. Yeah.
No, I can relate. I can really relate. I love that. I love that you said like you feel like every day you're someone new. Like, I completely get it. I relate to it. And yeah, especially in your music, fashion, everything. It's all like art, I guess, and art like changes every single day. So I love that, and I love how like you present yourself as well, and how you're very self-aware. That I get a really good vibe that you're very self-aware, and you know what you want, and you know who you are, and you know how to express yourself. So also, obviously, I'm from the UK, and I did see that you listen to a UK artist called IAMDDB.
Yes, I love her.
So IAMDDB is actually from Manchester. Yeah. And also, like, what's your favourite track of DDB?
Well, it's not only one. You know, she has so good songs. It's not just only one track that I love.
All of them.
But I think I love this Mira. I love it.
Yeah. There is also a few, like, I think from like knowing that you like IAMDDB, definitely check out July 7. He has a similar vibe. He's from Manchester as well. And Lisa Murdoch, I think you would absolutely love them. You would totally love their vibe. So do you listen to a lot of UK music?
I listen to her. I listen to Sampha. She's like actually one of my favorite artists. I think that this is the best male voice that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I love Georgia Smith.
Yeah.
I like Dua Lipa a lot as well. Well, you have amazing artists out there, you know.
Yeah.
Every time when I come to UK, I'm just super inspired. Coming back here to the studio, I'm like, hey, I have so many ideas, guys. Yeah.
And you do actually have a fan base in London as well, because I've seen in a couple of comments on your videos, there is people from London commenting saying, I really want Dara to perform in London. So it's amazing because you have a fan base in the UK.
It's actually amazing.
Yeah. So if you could collaborate with any UK artist, which one would you want to collaborate with the most?
Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe I would love to collab with Georgia, okay, with Coltrane for sure. I don't know if Kaytranada is from UK, but I will say Kaytranada, just like that because I love him.
Yeah.
Maybe Skepta.
Oh, Skepta.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Skepta. Huge Skepta fan. Yeah, he's one of the best. That'd be amazing. Actually, that would actually be really, really lit. So
it can happen, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's like the best thing about being an artist, hands down?
The best thing of being an artist is that I'm doing what I love most of the time, and I'm feeling free. Doesn't feel like working, you know.
Yeah.
Every time I'm feeling super blessed, and I'm grateful for this. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing what I love every day, every second, and this is just incredible. I'm super grateful.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you do in your free time apart from music?
Well, I have different hobbies. I'm dancing a lot. I'm acting a little bit. I'm making clothes, designing them. I love to cook. This is one of the things that I really love to cook.
Yeah, you're very creative. I love that. You're very, very creative and you love to try new things. So I was going to get into the dancing as well because you did a live stream last year. I think it was just as lockdown in the UK was starting. I think it was about March, April. I think it was April time. And like, yeah, you can really, really dance like amazing. So have you always been able to dance, or did that happen like just before or after X Factor from performances?
Well, dancing is my passion. Since I was born. I think this is my first talent that I got there.
Yeah.
Expressing myself with dancing. Like, this is the best part of expressing myself. First is dancing, then words, then singing. I'm dancing most of the time, like every day. I'm dancing on stage. I always want to have a choreography for my videos. I have my own dance crew, and I love that. I really love that.
Yeah, I love you. Honestly, like I can just like feel the energy. So like your style, your energy, your sound, it's just like incredible. So what is next for you? Obviously, after lockdown finishes and music events, festivals, concerts can open again and we can all go out and enjoy like the music. Like, what's your next plans?
For me, I just want to work and work and work again. I want to make a great project. I have something in mind. I hope I'll be able to come to UK soon. I really want to release my album.
I want to meet new people. I want to go travel, just go travel somewhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything around me is just working hard, writing and singing.
Yeah, I love that. Also, I wanted to ask, so you must have so many like young girls especially looking up to you as you are like a huge role model. You're very confident, you know what you want, you're creative, you're not afraid to go out of the box. So what advice could you give to younger women, younger girls that want to get into dancing or even want to apply for the X Factor, but they don't have that confidence or self-awareness yet?
Well, the best advice that I can give to them is to be fearless and to be independent, to be strong and clever, and also to be ready to learn every day and to never stop learning.
Yeah, definitely. I can totally agree.
To love themselves. This is really serious.
Yeah, I can agree. I feel like a lot of girls need to find the self-love, obviously.
A lot of girls have insecurities, and now with all this social media pressure and everything, is just stressing for the girls. And I think that they really need to love themselves truly.
Yeah. Could you give any tips on what girls can do to get rid of the pressure from social media? Because even me as an individual, sometimes I'll scroll on Instagram, I'll go on the explore page and I'll look at absolutely beautiful, like 10 women. And sometimes I can feel a little bit less confident. I compare myself and then I think, what am I doing? Like, it's not real life.
It's not real life. This is the first thing that I want to say. The social media is not a real life thing. Most of the people are living in some kind of illusion that this is the real life, and once they open the door and step out, they're like, oh my god, they don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
How to social, really. So yeah, my advice is, girls, be proud with what you have. God made all of us unique and special. So we need to celebrate ourselves every day.
Yeah, definitely. So what are you doing for the rest of the day? How is lockdown over where you are as well?
Lockdown is like everywhere, like
Yeah.
stress. For the most people, it's pretty hard here. The gap between the poor and the rich is big, and now is even bigger. For me, the lockdown is. I really needed this a little bit of lockdown, not an year, but just like 3 months. It was okay for me because I used this time to work on my body, on my health, on my new music, on the concept, on disciplining myself and making new habits, and it was good for me. I hope the lockdown soon be gone because I really miss the stage and I want to perform. I really want to perform. I can't wait.
I really want to come and watch you. I really want to come watch you.
Buy me a ticket to Bulgaria then, girl.
Definitely, I definitely will. Me and Theo will come, definitely. Obviously, if we don't really know what's going to happen this year, we keep getting told different things. So obviously, if we can't go to any festivals or concerts this year, will you be doing any more live streams?
For sure, yes.
For sure, yeah.
I cannot live without it. I'm a performer and my heart is there, and it's really strange for me not performing. It's like it feels like it never even happened in my life, and because we got 2 lockdowns, or maybe 3. No, we got 2 lockdowns. So the first lockdown, it was like, okay, let's work on this and that, and then the things started getting better. I started going on performances, and I was like, oh my god, is that anxiety from the stage? What? Why? And I'm like, wow, I'm feeling like I'm doing this for the first time now. It's super strange.
Yeah, honestly, like, even when I went out to a restaurant for the first time before the second lockdown, I felt like I got a little bit of social anxiety, so it was quite difficult. So obviously we're in a third lockdown now. We've had 3. So I don't know what's going to happen, but me, I don't even know if I'll be rushing out after lockdown, like in terms of like clubbing, partying. I think I can agree with you in like the terms like I can, as being in the creative industry, I think a lot of us has been able to take the time to use it positive, working on ourselves, our health, our fitness. So yeah, like I find that amazing, and honestly, from the energy I'm feeling from you, like it's done an amazing positive thing on you, because you know what you want to do and you know what you've got to be doing this year, obviously.
It's so easy when you know what you want to do. It's so much easier. I'm making a list, checking it twice, and I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think the UK is the first place you'll be coming to after lockdown?
Oh, well, maybe yes, because I really miss UK. 2019, I came to London like 6 times. So yes.
Oh, really? What, did you go out? Did you go out in London?
Yeah, of course. I've been to studios. I've been to some places. I've been to Post Malone concert. I've been to Earth Gang concert, and and I was just starting to get used to this,
Yeah.
To culture and everything, and then lockdown, and I was like, no.
Yeah. You need to come to Manchester. You need to come to Manchester and see like the music culture in Manchester, because honestly it's amazing. Everyone's like there with open arms, everyone's so communal, everyone literally like helps each other, like supports each other. It's honestly like an amazing town, especially because a few years ago it was more London based where people would go to for the music industry, but for the past few years Manchester has really blew up, and it's been given a huge credit in the music industry in the UK now. So I cannot wait for you to travel and come to Manchester, because everyone will love your vibe.
We're going on adventure, girl.
We're going, and I'll take you out. I'll take you on a night out. I'll take you everywhere you need to go. And I think IAMDDB is actually performing in Manchester. I think it's in October or November time. So I'll get the details sent over to you, but we need to get tickets.
Okay, that's gonna be super cool.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Manchester Academy is a vibe.
Well, maybe because right now I'm in the capital, and in Bulgaria is Sofia, but I'm from Varna, so this is the seaside capital.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like Manchester got the same vibe. I mean, it's a different city. It's not the capital, but like different city with his own vibe.
Yeah. I come. Yeah. It's exactly like that.
So I'm excited. I'll come, and I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait. But it was so lovely to meet you, honestly, and I cannot wait. And I've been listening to your music all day. Like, I love the vibe. But definitely check out July 7. July 7, he does have, I think he did blow up in Spain with a song called, he's just brought out a song called Bando, and that's gone quite international.
I'm gonna check them out for sure.
We'll do it again. Take your album, bring your album out, and we'll do it again, and we'll go through your whole album.
I have a very interesting upcoming project that I just finished the concept for the video, and I have a meeting Monday first thing in the morning, and I'm pretty excited. It's the team is for it's like domestic violence, but most of it is like what's happening in the house and violence in the home. So yeah, this year is starting with the cheating court for Cold As, and then I'm going in the different directions, and I want to talk to these women and these girls, because they don't have to stay in this abusive place.
Yeah.
I think that they loved ones are just, they've been stressed and I trust him. I love him. He loves me, and he dates you, but he loves me, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a really interesting project coming up that I just really can't wait to show you.
I think as well, like within that sort of reason, I think that's going to help a lot of people, because during lockdown, obviously everybody isn't allowed to leave the house, and domestic abuse happens every single day. And a lot of us women, and even men as well, will be like feel trapped, obviously, because they can't leave the homes, and they feel like they can't go and get help. Obviously, we now have a line and like a support system for domestic abuse during lockdown. For if anybody's feeling like they're going through it, they can ring a number, or they can go into a shop and say a code, and someone will help them straight away. So I really, really I rate that completely, and I think it will actually help a lot of people, because it's realistic. It's like it's happening, and people need to address like more of like what is actually happening, like behind what everybody else is distracted by.
Media, what is happening in real life. This is the thing, that I want to do this. I want to show the truth, even if it's hurt. You know, it hurts.
Yeah.
The truth is it's not easy.
Yeah, because everyone loves to not feel negative. Everyone wants to look at perfection, and then everyone wants to feel better. But there's a balance, and like you can't be ignorant to what's actually going on. It needs to be addressed. And some people, I feel like because of social media, a lot of people are getting very oversensitive. But then it is also being like ignorant to the people who actually are going through this, and we need to be able to be there to help them. Both male and female who go through the struggles, mental health, domestic abuse, with everything that is going on outside of social media, from like how everyone is being affected during this time, especially.
Yes.
So yeah, I can't wait. I definitely can't wait to see that.
By the way, I wanted to talk about the wrong concept about love, because in society as well. I mean, since when we were little girls, we wanted to be a princess, you know, and they always find a prince and happily ever after. No.
Yeah, no. We are the prince. We are the prince. But I'll leave you to it anyway, because you have a really busy night like ahead of you. But it was amazing talking to you, and I hope you have like the best weekend. You get some time to chill and recharge, ready for Monday.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you. I can't wait to see you, sweetheart.
Yeah, you too. See you later.